So welcome, Achal. Thank you so much for taking out time, to participate and share your life story uh, for my book. And it really means a lot because what effort we are making together uh, could help us save one life maybe, and that will make our efforts go a long way.
It's
Uh,
worth actually.
Absolutely. And Anshul, you know what? Let me begin with trying to understand
Mm-hmm.
when did you learn about you being diagnosed with cancer? So when did you come to know about it? Were you the first person to know about it, or was it your family who came to know first?
I was the first person, and I was diagnosed with advanced stage breast cancer in 2017. I think it's 7th of Jan when I was got to know, because I was celebrating my birthday. And after very next day, I felt a lump in my breast, which I felt year before also, but that time it was the size of peanut, right? And after that, during whole 1 year, it reached to almost 3.5 inch from starting from the edge of the breast to reach to the middle of the breast. That become that big, and that time I was little upset. I discussed this with my friend, with Rishi, and he was like, "Are you stupid? And what is this? Let me book a mammogram for you." So he booked a mammogram for me. He was about to fly Germany, I remember, but he was kind enough. He canceled his flight and book an appointment for me, and then he only chose the doctor for me. So when he booked this mammogram, I went to there, and that day I got to know that I am a advanced stage breast cancer patient.
What was your first reaction? I mean,
Uh,
not just a reaction to your friend or whoever was with you, but what went inside your mind the moment the news was broken that yes, it is cancer, it's an advanced stage cancer. What went inside your head?
Nothing actually. It was all blur. It was all dark, and doctors are standing in front of me, but I'm in a different world at that time, and it was everything. It's like everything is stopped for a moment.
Mhm.
And then when doctor told me, doctor was shouting, literally shouting on me, and I was not responding back. So he literally shook my shoulder and he was like, Anchal, are you listening what I'm saying? So in a very polite voice, and I said, no, doctor, can you please tell me once again, because I couldn't hear you after cancer. So that was my first reaction. It's like everything is over and everything is stopped for me. Like the whole world is stopped for a moment.
So is it safe to say that you were in a state of shock for a moment?
Oh yes, 100%. And I have seen so many events in my life. This was one, so my first thought was like, जैसे किसी के parents को होता है. So they think about their children, right? In my case, I was like, oh my God, like who will take care of my parents now? I haven't done enough for them. So my first thought was this.
And what happened after that? I mean, the moment you got to your senses, and it was, if I remember correctly, you were telling me that was the time when your sister was getting married.
No, my brother, my
Your brother
brother.
was getting married.
Yeah.
And so, what did you do? Did you go back home, tell your parents? Did you share it with anyone? What was your response mechanism at that point in time, keeping in mind that there was something being celebrated at home?
I actually don't have that courage to share this news with them. So, first reaction after I get into my senses, definitely I cried a lot. After all, I am a human being. People say, "Oh my God, you are a superwoman." This no, it's not like that. I am a human being, and things affects me for sure, and especially a word cancer. You know how it affects human beings and everything fragile, and people thought that they don't have life after that. In my case, I cried, but the best thing happened with me that I accepted after that. I was like, you are not the only one. You have come over so many battles, so many fights in your life. This is another. And God is there who's watching you. So don't worry about it. That thought and that courage actually helped me out a lot, because I cannot share this news with my family because of my brother's wedding. So I booked my doctor's appointment. I was going for a mammogram, I was going for a biopsy and PET scan and other tests which are required before starting my final treatment. Good 22 days till the time my brother got married, I haven't shared this news with anyone. So for me, it become little more difficult because such a big news you're holding within yourself. It's not an easy task, And at the same time, I was going for the treatment for the test and checkups. And in the evening or a morning, I was participating in the rituals like dancing, celebrating life, and participating in haldi function, in mehndi function. Nobody got to know, though I short my hair a little bit before they start fall properly, so that family didn't realize that what is happening with me. So yeah, that was the first realization, and you can say reaction from me towards the cancer.
So tell me one thing. I mean, the doctor broke the news to you, and usually it is the other way around, right? They break the news to the family, and the family then chooses how they want to break the news to you.
Right.
What do you think? Two things. Should the news be broken to the person, the patient directly, or should it be routed through someone that they care? Second is, is there some thought around how the news should be broken to the person by the medical professional, by the doctors? Because, for you and your family, it's a life changing situation.
Moment, yeah, yeah,
But for them, they're seeing this day in and day out.
right.
So, what is your understanding or opinion on how the doctor must share the news of they're detecting cancer in the person?
See, Arvinder, it's already, I have seen lots of change in doctors community also. Doctors are nowadays more kind and more, they are behaving more nicely towards the cancer patient, so that, in conversation, you will see hope nowadays. Earlier, it was too straightforward, right? And it changed the whole perspective of cancer patient when how doctor talk to them. This is one thing, that doctor has to be very emotionally correct when having a conversation with the cancer patient, so that it will give them hope, which change I noticed during the years. It's happening in the hospitals. People are very nice. They will first make the cancer patient comfortable and then share, we will go like this and there is a hope, and they give you, they literally gives a positive example, and they give them real stories जो जिन्होंने survive किया है, like this. You just see, go and check that person, meet that person who come out of the similar cancer journey. So that give them a very high hope. Oh, if she can do, he can do, I can also do. First question, now I think I answered first your second question, but now go back to the first question. I always believe it's the right way. Who diagnosed with the cancer, news should go to that person first, because till when you will hide yourself? End of the day, you are the person who have to accept that situation and cope up with your treatment and how to work emotionally, physically, and medically. You are the person who have to understand everything, and then family come in the support of that person. Sometimes, you know what, cancer patient don't need a advice. They need a ear to listen to them. Boss, just listen to us. I don't need that you take out your breast, you go for radiation first. There are people who bombard with the advice, and they were like, Achal, don't take radiation, my father died because of that, don't take this and that. Though they are not doctors, but still in India, two things are known: Google and people, which are most dangerous thing. So yeah, the right way is always reach out to the patient first and make him or her understand this is the disease you have been diagnosed, but you can also come out of this if you react in such a way.
Actually, tell me one thing. I mean, did of course, for you, the life changed.
Right.
How your perspective to life must have changed. Now, what I want to understand is, did the relationship of people around you,
Yeah.
how did that change? How are they reacting to you? Was it any different than prior to this news being broken?
Oh, yes. They abandoned me like right and left.
Huh?
The people who used to party with me, and I was known before like a party animal. So they used to party with me, but when they got to know that I have been diagnosed with cancer, There are, if I give you one example, there's a female who's my almost my second family, and I used to celebrate all the functions and rituals and celebration of like Diwali, Holi, everything with them. I just spend a little time with my family and rest with them. When they got to know with the cancer that I have been diagnosed with the cancer, this lady actually stopped my entry from drawing room to the rest of the house. I was literally restricted and I was in a shock more than cancer with this reaction. I was like, this is the time I guess I need them more because I was with them in all situation. Her husband, when he hospitalized, his children, they are out of India. So I was always there to support them. I'm staying in the hospital. If they need any other help to run their business where I was needed, I am always there. But when I need them the most, they were nowhere, and they make me realize this is not a disease. It's like if it's a cancer curse, not a cancer. So they restricted my entry. Then the other friends, once I messaged my friend, I was undergoing the financial crisis, and you know how expensive is a cancer treatment. And this person, when I called him, he was like, Achal, you know that how much money you are asking, I can do 100 times more, even more, much more than that. I was like, yeah, I know, that's why I approached you. And you know what he said? Achal, I will not help you, sweetheart, because money spoil the relationship. As of like, I'm going Australia for a shopping and asking you money for that. How can person say this thing when I'm struggling to save my life? So I have seen all faces and all colors of friendship and relatives during this thing.
If I can take the liberty of asking you this question, that you had a very different relationship with your father, you know,
Yeah.
did his attitude to life or did his attitude towards you change?
See, my father's attitude definitely changed, not because of the cancer, but when I was on my own feet. Since then, his attitude changed towards me because we are no longer depending on our father, right? So, during the cancer, because he was any which ways bedridden, he can't do anything much because of his asthmatic situation. And post cancer, I think I have been strong enough. So, my father remained after that the same person. He never changed that.
And Achal, before I even ask you what helped you
Mm-hmm.
get that strength
Mm-hmm.
to fight cancer, I want you to share with everyone what your story has been, because you as a person, uh, as your the kind of person, the kind of personality you are, is not the usual kinds.
Right.
Not every person is the way is not as strong as you are, and there has been a reason. I mean, the situation that you have in your life
Mm-hmm.
evolved your personality, right?
Right.
So if you can share whatever you can or you are comfortable with to
Mm-hmm.
share with everyone, so that when you talk about later as to why you got the strength and how you got the strength, they can relate to
Mm-hmm.
what kind of a person you are. Are you okay with
Yeah,
sharing?
yeah, sure, 100%. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you here, Binder, what give me courage and to strength to fight the disease like cancer. Of course, it's not easy for me also, but I guess I have seen so many events in my life before cancer came in my life. I have been through a bad marriage. First of all, I have been through that domestic violence. I made my house and which got demolished at the stage of 20. I fought for my younger sister's murder case, and then cancer happened to me, right? So I have seen maybe enough events, and because of those events I have been so strong, so I say, in simple word, I always say that cancer is not the whole book of my life, but that's the one of the chapter which I closed very well because I was strong enough. And second thing, I don't have a choice. When person don't have choice, there is two thing happen. Either person give up, or they were like, let me adjust with the situation. I will not survive now, and before their heart stop beating, they died way before that. right? With this thought, oh my God, I can't do anything now. Everything happened with me is wrong because cancer ho gaya hai, ye sab ho gaya. So that is a stupid thing. In my case, I was other way around. My thought process is always this: no, this can't be my end. I have battled with so many situations and I come out of them always stronger and as a better person. So this is another one which I welcome. I accept that I am going through cancer, but I fight back. So acceptance itself give you a lots of power and lots of courage to fight any situation. And we are always scared of something which is unknown to us. That unknown can be very small, but because you don't know what is standing there, you're scared more with that situation. Oh my God, this could be very big, or I cannot fight properly, or maybe I cannot survive in that situation. But do you really try to fight with that situation? No. Once the person accept and give their 100% without any expectation. सी एनी विच वेज, मैं सिंपल वर्ड्स में बताती हूँ, कैंसर हो गया, अगर मैं क्या सोसाइटी भी कह रही है मैं मरने वाली हूँ तो मैं मरने ही वाली हूँ, बट व्हाट इज द हार्म इफ आई गिव इट अ ट्राई फॉर दैट, लेट मी ट्राई, मे बी आई विल सर्वाइव. सो वो सारी चीजें ना आपकी जर्नी को इजी कर देती हैं.
अच्छा, बहुत बारी when I've spoken to cancer, or what I've heard is that when somebody is diagnosed with cancer, they start believing that there is an expiry date which is sooner than what it would have been otherwise.
Yeah.
And they start creating a bucket list कि मेरे को अब ये करना है, वो करना है. And usually these are things that are not otherwise something that you are doing in your daily
Right.
life. Work does not come into it. Going with friends. I mean, there are things that you want to do, which is it. कि मेरे को ये करना है before I leave this mother earth.
Right.
What has been your experience? How did your life change, or your perspective to your life change once you came to know that I'm dealing with something which could take away my life sooner than I expect? I mean, one of the sooner is not probably the right word. It is that हम जब जी रहे होते हैं without a problem, we don't think that we have an expiry date.
Right.
And suddenly, when we know that there is something which is otherwise considered to be fatal, तो हमें दिखना शुरू हो जाता है कि नहीं यार, एक्सपायरी डेट है,
Right.
कभी भी हो सकती है, ठीक है ना? तो how did your life change?
My life changed for a good as during when I was diagnosed, when once I accept that yes, I am going through cancer and I have to fight back. During that time only, I didn't wait that let me first cancer free, then I have bucket list. My bucket list started there and there only. I have done lots of photo shoots. I have done print modeling. I was learning bike. I never stopped going to my gym, and I'm like I become a more happy and better person. When I used to go to my treatment, I'm wearing always my best makeup, my best outfit, and my doctors are like, लगता है कुछ उल्टा हो रहा है तेरे साथ में, you don't know what you are going through, and you are reacting totally opposite. So मेरा पता नहीं, मे बी कुछ मेरे इंटरनल इफेक्ट मतलब डिफेक्ट्स हैं जिनको मैं मतलब कोई भी ऐसी सिचुएशन होती है तो मैं बहुत ऑपोजिट रिएक्ट करती हूँ. मेरा ऑलवेज बिलीव ये है कि द वर्ल्ड इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, राइट? इट जस्ट यू who decide to be victim, who decide to be winner. So I always choose to be a winner rather than be a victim or wait for the sympathy.
So you know what, Anchal, tell me honestly. I know whatever you say it honestly, and
Right.
You're blunt, which is very good. And tell me one thing that you said जब भी कुछ होता है तो you do something opposite than what people are expecting.
Right.
And you said मेरे अंदर कुछ डिफेक्ट्स हैं जिसकी वजह से मैं ये करती हूँ, ठीक है ना?
Right.
क्या आप अंदर का जो दर्द होता है या अंदर जो आपके चल रहा है उसको छुपाने के लिए from the world do you put up a brave face, or what is it? I mean, or do you think that मैं हूँ ऐसी?
No, I have seen enough pain in my life. Let me tell you in different words. I have seen enough pain in my life before cancer, and that give me more reason to celebrate my life. You know, now I'm not scared of people. I'm not scared of pleasing society. I do what makes me happy. Rather than going to the parties, I prefer to help someone who needed me in that situation. So I don't think so I am pretending to be two-faced, to one to address the society and one for myself. No, it's not that. मैं जो हूँ मैं वो हूँ सामने. Because I go and meet lots of cancer patients on a daily basis, and I at the same time I get a call from people and they were like, Achal, I don't know, like तुम किस मिट्टी से बनी हुई हो, don't you relate yourself with them when you see, because I have seen lots of people losing their life also, and they were like कि तुम डरती नहीं हो कि तुम्हारे साथ कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा. It was like, no, because I always feel if my journey help someone and give them laugh for some time, I feel I'm more blessed and I'm lucky one that God choose me to share my journey and help because of my journey to someone else. I'm able to take out that person out of that pain. But I never relate myself. हमारे यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, हम bad examples से पहले inspire होते हैं rather than the good stories. Even the relatives and friends always approach you, even you are cancer free, they approach you with a very negative perspective. Oh my God, Anchal, you are doing well and everything is okay. But recently someone died with the same case. Why you need to tell me this? Do I really wait for that moment that someone will come to meet me and talk about such a language and tell me example who died? Why don't you give me example of someone who survived from the same situation? तो हमारा ना ये जो माइंडसेट है वो हमें चेंज करने की जरूरत है. दैट इज द थिंग. आई थिंक आई नो द रियलिटी बैक ऑफ माई हैंड विच मेक्स माई लाइफ इजी एंड टू बी वेरी ब्लंट एंड टू बी वेरी ओपन, which is actually people are liking, and I can proudly say that I help thousands of cancer patients till now to come out of that journey.
So interesting. I mean, now you're helping thousands of patients come out of their, pain or help them through their journey.
Right.
Uh, what is it that you wish to tell every cancer patient that this is what you need to do to fight cancer and not give up?
They just need to believe. हम हमेशा कहते हैं ना, विल पावर है, विल पावर है. विल पावर सिर्फ आंचल के अंदर थोड़ा है, विल पावर तो सबके अंदर है. इट जस्ट दे डोंट नो व्हेन एंड हाउ टू यूज दैट, राइट? लाइक मैंने जैसे कि पहले बोला, गिविंग अप इज आवर फेवरेट प्ले. कुछ नहीं हो रहा, गिव अप कर दो. कुछ नहीं हो रहा, गिव अप कर दो, राइट? अभी ये नहीं हो रहा, सुसाइड कर लो. अभी ये नहीं हो रहा, वो कर लो. सब कुछ छोड़ दो, भाग जाओ. ये सब गलत है. मेरे हिसाब से आपकी सिचुएशन में जो भी चीज हो रही है, फर्स्ट थिंग, इफ दे स्टार्ट एक्सेप्टिंग. डिनाइल जो मोड होता है ना, वो बहुत ही डेंजरस होता है, राइट? डिनाइल में क्या होता है, सपोज समवन, I'll tell you a simple example. Someone felt it a lump in her breast year or 2 years before, right? She was our friend, and we keep telling her, go and check, it might be a cancer. If it's not a cancer, still it's a good thing for you, right? You should be happy enough. But no, she ignored, and she was a doctor. After that, she ignored this thing, right? But after very next 2 years, she was diagnosed with the same advanced stage breast cancer. So हमारा जो denial mode है ना, that is more dangerous than the acceptance. If you accept, you'll go for the treatment, you'll go for the checkups, you'll go for the mammogram. In that case, if something happened, even if it's a cancer, you can start your treatment on early stages, and there is more chances to survive.
So what you're saying is deny mat karo. I mean, agar hai, I mean, I'm trying to correlate what you said
Right.
earlier, that acceptance is the number one thing.
Exactly.
So it's only when you are getting out of your denial mode is when you get into acceptance. And I always talk about these 3 A's in life.
Right.
That one is acknowledge that there is a problem,
Right.
and then accept it that it is affecting you.
Right.
And only then the third A comes into play, which is act upon what you need to do.
True.
Right?
I
So
agree.
these 3 A's come into being. Now, many a times what I've seen is that a person who is willfully wanting to fight cancer has a very deep purpose which holds them, which gives them the courage to fight it. In your case, you mentioned that what will happen to my parents,
Right.
who will take care of them, is what gave you that strength कि boss मेरे को I have to survive,
This
right?
is one thing. There is another thing happened.
Tell me,
Sorry to cut you out in
tell me,
between,
tell me.
but there's another thing. I, after just very first week diagnosed with the cancer, after meeting my friends, I was coming back to home, and one of the red light, my car stopped, and few kids knocked my car. They were asking for money, which I refused, and I was like, no, मैं पैसे नहीं दूंगी और बताओ क्या. So one young girl, she was actually hungry. I can see that on her face. She was like, दीदी okay, एक रोटी दिला दो बस वही काफी होगा. You know that thing actually, because I have seen almost hunger in my childhood. There are days when no hardly people know, when we used to have chapati with just a spread of water and chili powder because we couldn't afford the vegetables, right? So I know what hunger means, and that is when she said that I was like, no, okay, ठीक है, I will take you and I'll give you the food. So from there, I take them to the restaurant. This guy refused to give them food, and then I was like, अब क्या? इसके पास तो खाना नहीं है. So they were like, no, no, दीदी वहाँ पे चाउमीन वाला है. And we went there. Kids are so demanding. In between, we supposed to pack one chowmin packet and end up packing five. And they were like, लाल चटनी भी चाहिए, हरी भी चाहिए, मेरा भाई भी है, मेरी बहन भी है, स्पून भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए. That small incident of 20 to 25 minutes made me forget that I was diagnosed with cancer. I was smiling throughout. I was smiling throughout. That is the biggest purpose God gave me in life. I was like, okay, I think I wanted to do this thing. Giving happiness or help to someone make me feel, make me not feel forget about cancer. Imagine how much power this have. And I was like, boss, me ko yahi karna hai. I give name to that, meals of happiness since then. And that is my, I guess that is the most, I can say ki, that is the purpose of my life. Till now, we serve more than 70 lakh meals, and we don't have much support. But still, God is very kind. जिसके पास जो जाना होता है, we are just a जरिया. उसके पास वो पहुंच जाती है चीजें.
Lovely. So सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि एक पर्पस था जिसकी वजह से you got the strength to fight it, but
Right.
this situation gave birth to another purpose
Yes.
to continue, life.
Right.
And like you said, you've experienced hunger yourself.
Right.
और एक और चीज होती है आंचल, if I can share with you something
Mhm.
that I keep telling everyone, because मैं healthcare में हूँ,
Right.
and when I started my first own project in healthcare, I used to go and meet doctors in hospitals.
Right.
And when I would, and at most of the hospitals, doctors are very, very busy in India. So you
Mhm.
sometimes had to wait, and you're sitting at the reception, you're sitting in their OPD reception, or you're sitting in the reception of the hospital in the lobby. And while you're there, you're just observing.
Right.
And you suddenly realize the pain that people are going through. And you then also realize that, what you keep cribbing for is nothing. I mean, look at yourself. You're so much better than any of these people who are coming to an hospital with a problem. So I used to tell everyone that, अगर महीने में ना 1 घंटे के लिए 2 घंटे के लिए हॉस्पिटल के लॉबी में जाके बैठ जाओ, ठीक है ना, और आपको ग्रेटिट्यूड की फीलिंग अपने आप आनी शुरू हो जाएगी.
क्या पास होगी. I agree with that 100%.
So what I want to understand from you is, do you believe that the biggest cure to a problem is a bigger problem to start solving?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
And in your case, it is the hunger of the kids that became your purpose, and you feel that that is what you need to give and deliver, right?
Yeah. I start spending time, though I was not, as a cancer patient, I was not allowed to go to any crowded areas. स्लम तो बहुत दूर की बात होती है. डॉक्टर्स विल नॉट गिव यू परमिशन टू गो टू अ मॉल और a market or go to a restaurant or anywhere. But in my case, I was start spending more time in slums. Kids are on my shoulder, on my lap, and they're sitting, kissing me, and they were like, playing with me. I don't know that whenever I spend time with them, they start giving me lots of strength. And trust me, my doctors become a part of this cause during that time. They were like, you know what, Anchal, do whatever you are doing. I think that is the one thing is helping you come out of this cancer very positively.
And uh, there's one question that I really want to ask you, Achal, and I've not asked this question to many other people. The reason is because you've seen poverty. You came from a very humble background. You didn't have money. You worked very hard to support your family than the other way around. How big is a finance problem being on your mind of a cancer patient?
That is
I mean,
a
I'm asking you not
$1
because you have
question.
cancer, but because you have spoken and dealt with a lot of
Right,
other cancer patients. So,
right,
what
right.
have you observed?
See, half of the people, it's sad, but I can say what I have witnessed, half of the people lose their life because they don't have financial support to support their medical treatment, right? That is the brutal truth, but it is a truth, right? Because cancer is actually a very deadly disease. Either you go to a government hospital, in government hospital, we all know that how cancer spreads, right? वहां पे क्या होता है लोगों को डेट नहीं मिलती है 6 months 8 months फॉर अ स्कैन पेट स्कैन आपको रेडिएशन करानी है you will get another 6 months or 7 months or 8 months here in private hospitals you'll almost complete your treatment within a year or maximum 2 year right so I have seen many people losing their life because of the financial situation for sure in my case also I was undergoing a financial crisis during the cancer but I worked also. I lose everything because of my financial crisis and work losses. But you won't believe, I joined one of the company is wedding planner company, which made me stand for good 10 to 15 hours. A girl who's going through advanced stage treatment and body is tired enough and I don't have any strength but I think I wanted to live this life so it's like मुझे जीना है इसको मुझे मतलब कुछ भी हो जाए मैं कुछ भी करूंगी so that thought actually made me move forward every time कोई बात नहीं पैरों में छाले हो रहे हैं कुछ हो रहा है मैं काम करूंगी I will stand because if I don't earn I can not take proper treatment अगर मुझे प्रॉपर ट्रीटमेंट नहीं मिलेगा सो डेफिनेटली मैं वैसे मरूं या ना मरूं बट ट्रीटमेंट ना मिलने की वजह से तो 100% आई विल डाई right so I work for good 11 12 13 hours मतलब morning 8 to next day 1 am तक मैं grounds पे खड़ी हूँ वहां पे so I worked hard because my friends and family actually abandoned me completely they didn't want to support me financially so I don't have any other choice so financial plays a very important role people who don't take medical you want to say hello hello so financial actually plays a very important role which everyone like हम लोग मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस नहीं लेते हैं ये सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक होती है मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आप अपने खाने में कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लो लेकिन आपके पास एक हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस जरूर होनी चाहिए चाहे वो किसी भी बैकग्राउंड से आता है इंसान बिकॉज जब आप हॉस्पिटल में होते हो ना यहाँ पे एक सेइंग है कोई कहता है किसी ने कहा था कि जब आप अच्छा कर रहे हो तो दुनिया आपके साथ है लेकिन जब आपको उस अच्छाई की जरूरत अपने लिए है तो सब लोग आपसे पल्ला झाड़ लेते हैं
So, Achal, what is your message? Because मैंने अभी आपसे जब पूछा था तो आपने एक चीज बोली थी कि मेरे को आसपास लोग चाहिए ज्ञान देने के लिए नहीं बट मेरी बात सुनने के लिए ठीक है ना what is the message or a tip that you would want to share with the family of someone who's dealing with cancer what is it that from the perspective of a cancer patient you think is expected from those around you the immediate family दोस्त यार नहीं parents or children उनसे क्या expectation चाहिए जो आपके caregivers हैं
मैं हमेशा अपने उसमें बोलती हूँ कि कैंसर पेशेंट को इतना विक्टिमाइज और उसको इतना हैंडीकैप मत बनाओ कि वो रियलाइज करने लग जाए कि मेरे साथ कुछ बहुत बुरा हो रहा है दैट्स व्हाई माय फैमिली स्टार्ट रिएक्टिंग दिस वे राइट हमारे यहाँ पे सबसे पहले यही होता है बेटा हिलना मत बेटा ये मत करना आपको बेड पे मिल जाएगा मेरा मानना है कि कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट के बीच में पर्सन कैन वर्क पर्सन कैन मूव प्रॉपरली तो उसको इतना ज्यादा हैंडीकैप मत करो विद योर ओवर केयर, राइट, कि उसको बैड फील होने लग जाए. सेकेंड थिंग, हम लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशन एज अ फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड कैंसर पेशेंट से बहुत हाई हो जाती है कि वो पॉजिटिव ही रिएक्ट करेगा. नो, that person is you, everyone have to understand that person is not just going through a mental turmoil, not emotional turmoil, but heavy drugs also, which are any which ways making that person weak, right? कीमो है, रेडिएशन है, अदर ड्रग्स विच लाइक, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है जब मैं कीमो कराने जाती थी नेक्स्ट डे, आई फील लाइक I have drink almost one bottle of wine, and after that 24 hours all the symptoms start reacting, like fever, vomiting, and ulcers in throat and what not. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वो पर्सन, जब when person go through so much, that person feel like crying, let her or him cry. You just don't have to be tell him or her, beta तुम strong हो. No, let them react the way they want to react. अगेन, जैसे उसको आप सुनो बैठ के साथ में, वैसे ही आप उसको लेट गो करने दो जो वो करना चाहता है. यू कांट आस्क देम टू ऑलवेज लाफ, ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव, उसकी जर्नी से इसकी जर्नी से उसने कर लिया. नो, एवरीवन कांट रिएक्ट लाइक आंचल, एंड आंचल कांट रिएक्ट लाइक एवरीवन. सो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमें वो जो हम एक नेसेसरी एक्सपेक्टेशन क्रिएट कर देते हैं. आई नो दैट फैमिली ऑल्सो गोज थ्रू, इट्स नॉट द पेशेंट्स जर्नी, their family also suffers same journey, same cancer का जो pain होता है, no one knows better than them also, right? They are part of the journey, I can say. But at the same time, let her or him react the way they want. तो वो एक, उनको पता नहीं है कि इस चीज में कितनी पावर है. हम हमेशा कहते हैं बेटा सब ठीक हो जाएगा, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. अब उसको ये पता है कि यार मैं तो लास्ट स्टेज से चल रहा हूँ, कैसे सब ठीक हो जाएगा. उसके माइंड में बहुत सारे सवाल है, जो एज अ फैमिली मेंबर हो सकता है वो आपके साथ शेयर नहीं कर सकता. बट दैट्स व्हाई देयर आर प्रॉपर डॉक्टर्स, साइकेट्रिस्ट एंड साइकोलॉजिस्ट इन ऑन्को डिपार्टमेंट ऑल्सो. व्हेन दे हैव सम थॉट्स, लेट देम एंड मेक देम पार्ट ऑफ द केयर गिवर ग्रुप्स, rather than giving them advice, तुम ये कर लो वो कर लो. make them part of the caregiver groups. हॉस्पिटल के caregiver groups होते हैं, हमने अपना शुरू करा है कैन हील कम्युनिटी के नाम से, जहां पे लोग what they cannot share or ask to the family and friend, they can talk to that person who have been through the same journey. So these are the simple things I think everyone should do in their life.
What is that one message, Anchal, that you would want to give to every cancer patient, जिससे वो एटलीस्ट सर्वाइव करे या ना करे is an outcome.
Not to only cancer patient. Here I'll correct you.
No, I'm coming to that. I because one, I want you to give an advice to a cancer patient, because
Right.
like I said, or what I was saying, that survive करना या नहीं करना is an outcome of trying to survive, of fighting cancer. But हर बंदा fight नहीं कर पाता है.
Right.
ऐसी क्या चीज, one tip that you can give to the person which can inspire a person or believe that if they fight, they at least can try and live longer and happier. And second part of the thing is, what would be your advice to people who are living their normal life?
Right.
They're not dabbling with cancer or any such deadly disease,
Right.
to understand the perspective of life which you have now realized after you went through a deadly problem.
Right. So I'll give you first answer of your first question. Every cancer patient should start believing in themselves, right? First thing. Because पहली जो चीज होती है वो जो ये self doubt होता है, that create itself lots of other problem for them, right? Because when they start believing in themselves, trust me, if you embrace your pain will embrace you back, and you will directly send message to those people who are necessary coming up to you with the negative energy. They will not approach you with that. So first thing, believe in yourself. Second thing, I believe for others, you are saying cancer, we all know it's not now hereditary or after 40 ही नहीं होता है cancer. फर्स्ट थिंग वी ऑल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। और ऐसा नहीं होता है कि यार वो पूरी जिंदगी सिगरेट पीता रहा है उसको तो कुछ नहीं हुआ, वो पूरी जिंदगी अल्कोहल पीता रहा है उसको कुछ नहीं हुआ। आई एम सॉरी, but cancer is now a lifestyle disease. We all have to understand that, right? Earlier people don't abuse their bodies so much the way new like us, we abuses our nightlife and our eating habits, our other habits actually make us compromise with our body. And end of the day आप कितना अपनी body को abuse करोगे ना, it's a machine, right? ये वैसी machine नहीं है, but it's a machine. You take care of this machine, everything will be okay around you, राइट? हम लोगों का क्या होता है कि हम जब तक करते हैं उसके बाद पहले पैसा, पहले ये, आप सब कुछ कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर देते हो। यू डोंट इवन फील हैप्पी, यू डोंट इवन स्माइल। देयर आर डेज पीपल डोंट स्माइल एट ऑल, राइट? मेरा मानना ये है सिंपली, और उन लोगों को बस एक ही बोलना चाहूंगी, बैक टू द बेसिक, back to the basics, sleep on time, eat clean, do half an hour or 1 hour exercise. That will itself give you lots of change in your life, right? It will help you cure from not just cancer but lots of other disease as well. तो ये एक बेसिक सा मंत्रा है, बैक टू द बेसिक्स एंड यू विल सी द चेंज. पीपल गो मंदिर, पीपल गो गुरुद्वाराज, मस्जिद, एवरीवेयर. मेरा मानना है कि आप सब जगह जाओ, सब कुछ करो. पीपल वेयर बिग ब्रांड्स एंड मेरे को गुच्ची चाहिए, मुझे अरमानी चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए. मुझे लगता है आपकी बॉडी इज योर बिगेस्ट टेम्पल, आपकी बॉडी इज योर बिगेस्ट ब्रांड इफ यू टेक केयर इट वेल. सो दैट्स द सिंपल थिंग.
Absolutely, Anjal. I couldn't, believe more in this truth that you've just spoken.
Right.
That आपकी बॉडी एक टेम्पल है, उसको आप जान लो, उसको मान लो, तो सब कुछ ठीक रहेगा.
भगवान ने हमें ये दिया है ना, भगवान ने सबसे पहले आपको क्या दिया? भगवान ने आपको एक बॉडी में डाला है. सो यू, दैट इज योर बिगेस्ट गिफ्ट थ्रू गॉड, राइट? उसी को आप टेक केयर नहीं करते और लेटर और जब वो हैंडीकैप होने लग जाती है, कुछ डिफेक्ट आने लग जाता है, देन यू अगेन आप टेम्पल्स में, गुरुद्वारे में, आप सब जगह मतलब जाते हो. मुझे ऐसा लगता है मैं भी गुरुद्वारे और टेम्पल्स में बहुत जाती हूँ, मुझे बहुत मतलब एक सुकून मिलता है. बट मैं वहां पे तब जा पाती हूँ जब मेरा ये वाला टेम्पल बिल्कुल ठीक होता है. आई डोंट लाइक टू गो देयर ऑन अ व्हील चेयर. I don't like to go there without eyes, I don't want to go there without hands. So first people need to understand कि भाई पहले इसका ख्याल रखो. भगवान और वाहेगुरु जी और अल्लाह आपका सारी चीजों का ख्याल रखेंगे उसके बाद.
Correct. Anjal, this has been a beautiful conversation. I mean, मैंने बहुत लोगों से बात करी. Purpose seems to come out as one of the biggest strengths for you to survive.
Right.
But जैसे आपने back to basics की बात करी है, one of the basics to deal with first is to get out of your denial mode.
Yes, 100%.
तो acceptance कि मान लो कि यार है इशू, एक प्रॉब्लम है, ठीक है ना? And the moment you accept it, you will get the courage to deal with it.
Deal with it. You look only for the opportunities and options. Like मैं कैसे बाहर आऊं.
हाँ, तो अगर आप मान ही नहीं रहे, तो आप उसके बारे में कुछ करोगे नहीं.
बिल्कुल.
पहली चीज तो ये है. सेकेंड इज कि पर्पस अपनी जिंदगी का ढूंढो.
बहुत जरूरी है.
हमें नहीं पता, बहुत लोगों को पर्पस नहीं पता होता. उनको ये नहीं, पर्पस तो दूर की बात है, उनको ये नहीं पता होता वो किस चीज के लिए पैशनेट है.
राइट.
दे आर गोइंग विद द फ्लो, बट दे डोंट मेक एन एफर्ट कि यार मेरा जिंदगी में देना क्या है, मतलब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ और किसके लिए कर सकता हूँ. सो फाइंड योर पर्पस. डोंट वेट फॉर अ प्रॉब्लम टू अकर and then you have to find your purpose. Your purpose could actually help you forget the pain that you're going through, because it's far beyond fulfilling and satisfying than the pain, than whatever else you do in your life. Third is, what came out from the conversation was a suggestion to anyone else who's taking care of the patient, that don't create toxic positivity.
Right.
ठीक है ना? मतलब किसी को बोलना कि यार आप ना खुश रहा करो, आप हैप्पी रहा करो, थिंक पॉजिटिव, आपके बोलने से वो नहीं होगा, बिकॉज यू कांट इवन इमेजिन व्हाट द पर्सन इज डीलिंग विद इनसाइड ऑफ देम, डिस्पाइट you being the closest to that person,
Right.
right? फोर्थ, जो अनसेड निकल के आया मेरे को, आपने बोला नहीं बट मुझे बहुत डीप वो सुनाई दे रहा था कि आपने जब बोला कि आई पुट अप अ ब्रेव फेस आउटसाइड, दैट मीन्स the fact that you need to put a brave face, that there is a fear inside that you're dealing with,
Right.
and so deal with that fear, acknowledge that also, forget about the problem that you have. If there's a fear that I will die, or the fear that what will happen to my family, then deal with it while you can. And you do not need to get a disease or a medical condition to be able to do this. Identify it and do it anyways as a part of your life.
Right.
So, and the last thing which you said was that uh, ये लाइफस्टाइल प्रॉब्लम है, लाइफस्टाइल डिजीज है, कैंसर अपने आप नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है ना, हमने कुछ ना कुछ अपना ध्यान नहीं रखा है जिसकी वजह से कैंसर हो गया. एंड स्पेशली वो कैंसर जो मैंने मेडिकली समझा है डॉक्टर वगैरह से, दैट वी आर लिविंग लॉन्गर टुडे, so we'll be having more and more number of people who will be prone to cancer in our lifetime.
True.
But we can at least take care of ourselves and delay it, so we don't have cancer in our prime ages. So take care of yourself. That's what I could gather from this conversation. I think this is a beautiful conversation. I just hope that what you just said and your life journey could become an inspiration for anyone else who's dealing with cancer, so that जैसे वो अनुपम खेर का शो है ना कि अगर मैं कर सकता हूँ तो कोई भी कर सकता है.
Exactly.
So I think that is a very big message coming out of this conversation, that listen, if I can do it, if you try, you could also possibly do it. There's no harm in trying, even when all doors are closed. Try.
Right.
Maybe one opens. Right. So thank you so much, Achal, for sharing your journey with us.
Very thanks to you for having me here. So it's the purpose is same. We want to even reach out to that one person that maybe that person wants to listen this. So thanks to you.
Thank you so much, Achal.